Anyone who has had a loved one suffer with dementia knows how heart-wrenchingly cruel that disease is. That with Alfie, he was ill with Parkinson's for over 25 years, and then the latter few years after that, it was the Lewy body dementia, although he still recognised us, and thank God that he did. But it took a lot of him away, and there were no conversations about the old days, or there was nothing he could do for himself. But I'm not going into Alfie's situation here. I'm talking about it in general, that Parkinson's disease is considered the long goodbye, and to have dementia on top of that makes the long goodbye even more difficult to navigate. I've seen it without, I've seen it with other people in the nursing home. I've seen it with another in-law, 3 in-laws, and I've seen it with a couple of members of the society where I pop around to just do a little bit of, I don't call it work, it's not community work, not really, it's just going around to visit and have a cup of tea and a cake and stuff. But you see it firsthand, you see the heartache it brings, and you see the pain in the eyes of the family, and you see in the eyes of the person who is lost that confusion there. It's a cruel, cruel, cruel disease. Not one to mock. So I've seen people, Foodie, and from Foodie's camp, Missy Moo, who said she'd reached out to my family. How fucking dare she? And now Bali Chicken, all because I did a video about her. Well, it was less of a video about her than just saying what Breezy had said and playing Bali's tape. So Bali and one of her subscribers said something about me admitting that I had dementia, and there's this rumour floating around that I've got early stage dementia. I've got no such thing. No such thing. If I had, I probably would share it on here, but I have no such thing. And to say that I have is disgusting. It's disgraceful. And to say that you, Missy Moo, of all people, you talk about mental health when you got your daughter to say that you'd hanged yourself, for you to talk about other people's mental health, well, that really is pushing it, isn't it? Pushing the envelope somewhat. So no, I do not have dementia. Bali's response also to me making that video about her, which wasn't a long video, about 12 minutes or something, and during which I played the tape of what Bali herself had said about Breezy. So it was in her own words, if you like. So is she castigating herself? But she comes shouting her mouth off in this video about me. telling me what I can and cannot make videos about, that I should not be using her name. Who the hell do you think you are? Marissa, whatever your name is. I used your handle on YouTube, not your real name. Marissa Smith. Same as Missy Moose. Ironic that, isn't it? The pair of you not only sharing a name, but sharing an attitude. Anyway, I'll make videos about whom I like. Put yourself on here and people can have a reaction to you. Hopefully, even when they do, those reactions are measured and they're fair and they're done for a purpose, not for you ranting and raving at me as you did in this video yesterday, the day before, whenever. In the comments, one of your subscribers said that I had admitted to having dementia. What a liar. Bare-faced lie. So I went in and I replied to that comment and told them that it was lies, that I'd said no such thing, that nobody I know would have said any such thing. So I spoke a couple of times in your comments, and obviously what I said rankled with you a little bit. Ballet chicken reactions, because I think you've taken your video down, or at least I can't find it. Maybe you just privated it for her and you'll put it back up. I don't know. You have gotten too big for your boots. You really have. You've gone from saying you don't know how to make videos, that you're only on here really to watch and to be amused, to attacking people. As far as I know, I'm the only one in the community who was pleasant towards you when everybody else was going after you. After those racist, bigoted comments and DMs that you'd left for Nada, that you shared. Very anti-Semitic. And I was the one who told you to keep your head down and, explain yourself. Keep your head down and maybe concentrate on your marriage. You decided to go the other way, didn't you? Attempt to insert yourself in Jessica Messica's "Is she my friend, isn't she my friend?" Well, you know Jessica Messica isn't just called Messica for no reason, don't you? You know full well what she's like. And now we all know what you're like. As Breezy said, and as you admitted and explained, you were in your mid-20s, 25, old enough to know better, when your boss asked you to procure 2 underage girls or underage girls for him. And you went out with the intention of procuring said girls. You said that you were looking for girls who looked like minors, but who had a passport to say that they were in fact over 18. So these people carried passports about in their handbags, backpacks, purses, did they? I don't carry such information about me. But you still went out to try and get... And did you get them to tell him that they were 13, 14, if they looked that young? It's people like you, women like you, who work against other women, who work against women whom certain men, certain lectures perceive as nothing more than sperm receptacles. And that's all you were looking for that night for your disgusting boss. A disgusting boss, an equally disgusting procurer of young women. You're untrustworthy and you're vile, in my opinion. I've never said anything like that to you before, or indeed to anybody, except when, you know, I'm reacting and I say things about them that are clearly true, that they put out there. But you are a disgusting human being to go out trawling the streets like a pimp for women who look like minors. Shame on you, Bali chicken.